This week on Theme Park Bar, we're bringing in the holiday season by hanging out with everyone's favorite adventurer pilot, as I'm showing you how to recreate the White Christmas Margarita from Jock Lindsey's Holiday Bar. Because holiday. Hello, my name is Matt, and welcome to Theme Park Bar. I am a career bartender and an Orlando native who wants to show you how to make the best signature drinks from around the world and across the universe. Here at Theme Park Bar, we know the best attractions are the ones served in a glass. Jock Lindsey Hangar Bar. What can I say about it that I haven't said already? You guys already know it's the Indiana Jones themed adventurer bar that opened in Disney Springs in 2017. It's themed after Indy's pilot Jock Lindsey as his own private hangar full of his antiques and collection of everything he's gathered throughout the year. The nice thing about Jock is he really isn't the most organized person, and so when they decorate for the holidays, it's my favorite type of decoration. Kind of cheap and kind of tacky. You throw up a little garland, you staple the word holiday at the front, and suddenly it becomes a magical Christmas wonderland. With any Christmas wonderland comes a Christmas or holiday menu, I should say. There's some great bites like the Christmas Light Deviled Eggs, which I love Christmas lights and I love deviled eggs, the Ugly Sweater Bread, and of course that whole list of cocktails. When I was coming up with this week's episode, I knew I wanted to make the White Christmas Margarita. It's a cocktail that I unfortunately didn't get to enjoy last year, but it was number one on my list. So you can understand my disappointment that I saw that Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar took the White Christmas Margarita off the menu for 2020. This is a cocktail that featured a wonderful blend of RumChata, Tequila, Coconut Rum, Cranberry juice. Everything mixed together just sounded so interesting and looked so pretty. I knew I had to get my hands on this drink. So, Jock may have gotten rid of it, but I am bringing it back. And here is what you're going to need. 1 ounce of RumChata, half an ounce of a Blanco tequila, half an ounce of coconut rum, 3 ounces of white cranberry juice, and half an ounce of lime juice. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this White Christmas Margarita started up here for you. We are going to start with our mixing glass filled to the brim with ice, as is tradition. Unnecessary flips. All right. I'm going to throw in 1 ounce of our RumChata. RumChata, of course, you've seen featured on the show before with the Polynesian Pearl. It is a rum-based liqueur. It's inspired by horchata. Fantastic stuff. I like to say it tastes like mommy's iced coffee, and you know, if you know, you know, you know. From there, we're doing our half ounce of tequila. I am using a Blanco tequila today. Of course, you can't call something a margarita unless you got some tequila rocking in there. I love this stuff. I know people are scared of tequila, but it's good. So for the final liqueur, we're going to add half an ounce of coconut rum. Now it's time to toss in our mixers. Of course, we've got 3 ounces of our white cranberry juice. I love white cranberry juice. Very sweet. You get that delicious tart flavor of cranberry without being overly tarty. Lastly, I have half an ounce of fresh lime juice. Pour it right on in. And now, the fun part, grab your tin, seal it up, and shake it vigorously. You really want to get everything emulsified in this drink. From there, going to get your serving glass. I'm using a traditional margarita glass here today. If you have a snifter, that'll work perfectly too. Otherwise, a pint glass does the job too. It holds your liquids and gets it into your mouth. That's all you really need. But we want to jazz up whatever your serving vessel is going to be because it's the holidays. You got to go a little over the top. So what I like to do is get a slice, or I guess it's more of a chunk of lime. I'm running it along the rim here. Just get that rim nice a little juicy. Then I'm going to run it into this green colored sugar. You can find this in the baking aisle of any grocery store. Now, if you can't find green sugar, if you don't want to use green sugar, white sugar will be absolutely fine. Green is just a color. It doesn't provide any flavor. Sometimes colors can be flavors. Blue. Blue's my favorite flavor. All right, got our margarita glass rimmed perfectly. We're going to open pour from the tin straight into the glass, ice and all. Be a little careful splashes. Sometimes your ice gets stuck to the tin if you shake a little too much. It's looking great. I'm going to want to garnish this with some fresh fruit. I'm going to use some cranberries here. It's what they use over at Jock's. So of course that's what we're going to do here for you as well. And there it is from Jock Lindsey's Holidays Bar, the White Christmas Margarita. RumChata, tequila, coconut rum, white cranberry juice, lime juice. Hey, you saw me make it. Hey, we made it together, right? Enough talking, let's get to tasting. That's really not at all what I was expecting it to taste like. That's interesting. In a good way, really good. The texture, right off the bat, the texture of it, it's a very, very frothy. It's very foamy. The way everything is mixed together there, it almost feels like it's whipped. The tequila and the RumChata are working together, give it a nice round nuttiness. The cinnamon in there, of course, tequila is going to be aged in oak barrels. We're using a Blanco, so it wasn't in there for that long, but those two together make a nice, really, really round, nutty flavor. This is a sweet drink. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly tart. I don't know, I wouldn't really call this a margarita. The tequila is definitely in there. The tequila is definitely working with the RumChata and the coconut rum, but tequila is not the prominent ingredient there. There's not that much lime juice, but this is a great cocktail. It's a great cocktail. It looks like Christmas with the green rim and the cranberries. It definitely has that white Christmas look. It's good. This deserves to come back. This deserves you guys giving this one a shot. It's definitely not the most traditional Christmassy cocktail you think of, but it is incredibly good, incredibly well balanced. Just really throws me off how like rich and of a nutty flavor there is, because there's no nut in there. There's no nutmeg, there's no amaretto. It's just the RumChata, which is cinnamon, and the coconut rum, and I don't think coconut is a nut, right? Is coconut a nut? I don't know, guys. I just pour liquids in a cup for a living. I don't have my master's in nutology or anything like that. Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode of Theme Park Bar. I hope you enjoy the White Christmas Margarita in your own home this holiday season. Let me know down in the comments below if you're going to try to make this drink, or if you've had it before and what you think. You know, that comment section is a perfect place to leave any request for future episodes you might be having here. If you're new here, grab a stool, come on up, become one of my bar regulars by subscribing to the channel, and chat with me all over social media at Theme Park Bar, both at Twitter and Instagram. You can also support the show by following the links below to pick up some sick Theme Park Bar merchandise, which make wonderful Christmas gifts this holiday season. You can also check out patreon.com/Theme Park Bar from exclusive Patreon perks if you really, really like the show. Guys, remember when you're going out to please always be safe, drink responsibly, and never forget to tip your bartenders. Again, thank you so much for tuning in this week. Cheers.